wanted to show a quick video on flying these birds in manual mode, as well as what you need to do to get it going and hopefully make it a little bit easier for you. Step one is I recommend the two-bladed prop. It seems to have a little bit more thrust on these models. And the biggest thing is I have about approximately 10 BBs glued into the motor mount area, and that helps the CG a lot. So I'm going to put the camera on my head now, and let's take off in beginner mode and switch to expert as quickly as possible. We got the full-size single-bladed prop on. Let's take off in beginner mode and try to, well, let's see everything looks good trimmed. So let's take off in beginner mode and just up elevator and full throttle. Pretty good. Mid mode. Now we're going to circle back and check expert mode real quick. Once it's balanced like this, expert. Okay, so this is expert mode. This is just a bunch of down trim. I've noticed every time I turn these planes on, I have to trim them. And it's usually, they're usually just trimmed straight, so they go straight too high for some reason. Every time I turn on the transmitter, it's not like I'm not trimming it once and, you know, and I'm just doing it. Like right now, it's going too far down. I want to tracking straight. Oh, look at that F4U power. Put it in beginner mode. I didn't want to lose orientation, especially with the birds over there. It's too damn far. So beginner mode, flip to expert. That's expert. Okay, we're tracking. Okay. I don't need to play with it too much more. Right? Oh, let me see. I don't know, every time you turn these on into manual mode, the price you pay for using the stock transmitter, I guess, is you have to trim them all the damn time, it seems like. Like, not all the time, but every time you start up and go, you have to trim it, and then you're set for your 10 minutes or whatever you want to fly. You see, I'm just seeing how it's trimmed. It's looking okay. Like I could use some up elevation. So let's see. Go a little slower. I'm not as skilled with this model in manual mode. This is not the main model I practice my manual mode on. I practice on my P51. Let's see, it looks like it's tracking straight. Looks like we can get into some trouble now and maybe do a little bit aerobatics. Nice loop. Loops are, in manual mode, they're not as easy as just holding the joystick left all the way. It is when you're like full speed and going, but you're gonna lose a lot of altitude. So I'm actually middle of the loop. Okay, that's not my low battery one. I'm actually in the middle of the loop going left. So I want to do a barrel roll left in manual mode. I'm going left straight up as soon as the wings are 90 degrees. And then once you're done with your roll, you let off the joystick. But I'm using negative elevator once I'm inverted to keep it upright. Otherwise it wants to go down too quickly. Like so. Let's see, I'll try to get it towards the ridge line right here so I can get it on video. So this is a normal barrel roll, just joystick left. That's just joystick left right there. And then obviously once I got too low, I had to let off and pull up. So now let's do it the way I'm talking about, and that is this way. That's when I went left, pulled all the way up, confidently go all the way up, and on the joystick on your right to pull it up once you're going negative. You kind of see right there, I hope. And then you see with no, so again, I'm gonna get a little closer. So just the joystick dips and loses, or just the left control, I mean. And then I'm gonna go full left, full up on the joystick, which is down elevator, but full up on the joystick, mid-turn. Boom. You see, I'm losing way less altitude. And you know, I haven't practiced this yet. I can get it down better and better as I go, but you see I'm almost gaining altitude in when I flip over now. So wanted to do 2 rows. That's why you gotta be comfortable letting off the joystick and really knowing how the plane is gonna fly, especially the moment you let off. Once you're trimmed, like I said, it sucks you have to trim it every time you turn on the damn battery, and you know, I've done this a few times now, like 4 or 5 times, and it does not remember it. I don't know. But you can see in manual mode, stock transmitter, you can fly these damn things. You can definitely fly these damn things. Go with all the crows. Is that my low battery warning? I get very shy, because once it gets low battery, it wants to drop pretty quick. Oh, a nice low helicopter distracted me for a second. Just a little bit of inverted. Don't mind me. Pretty cool. Propeller fell off. I don't know if you saw that. Pretty good crash landing. So that was pretty fun.